Assalamu Alaikum, hi girls, welcome and welcome back. I hope you're doing well, inshallah. I've been in a little creative slump, and it's that time again where I'm debating whether to delete all my content, turn it over into Dutch, or just, I don't know, a little bit lost. But in my DMs, I got a lot of requests if I at least could continue my YouTube in English. So okay, I'm listening to your wishes. I just get really insecure while making English content, because one, it takes much more time for me to form sentences. Two, I feel like I cannot get the message across as I intended. And then three, all the grammatical and vocabulary mistakes that I make, they annoy me. And I struggle with some of the sounds like the sh. I kind of have a slur, so please bear with me. And I hope all of you like the videos as much as I love making them. Inshallah, 2026 will be the year that I'm diving into my YouTube era, because I really love consuming long form content recently. All the doom scrolling is just really messing with my head and my focus. So this is kind of the place where I hope to grow with all of you. So let's get into the video. I've read over 100 books in 2025. That's a new record for me, but I'm only going to be talking about my 5 favorites. Otherwise the video will be too long for our attention spans. Some of these were immediate 5-star reads and therefore really easy to put on this list. Other books I had to let go because not all of these were 5 stars, some were 4 stars. But these are the ones that I think all of you should read immediately. So get comfortable, get a cup of tea or coffee, and let me show you my favorite reads. Heavenly Bodies is for those who want to feel the fire between star-crossed lovers, trying to defy the gods, escape their fate and change the prophecy. This had everything and more that I could ask for. Held captive at your enemy's kingdom, being hunted down by the king of stars, a prophecy that will kill them both, and the yearning being brought back. Literally, he would burn down the world for her and she will turn the world dark for him. To say that I was obsessed when reading this book is an understatement. I believe this is republished, or it is now picked up by publishing house. But I know that the author already brought all the books out, but now they are getting like, I don't know, they are rewritten or republished, something like that. So I cannot wait to read the rest in the series. I believe it is going to be 3 books in total. This is a celestial inspired world. There are star-crossed lovers. We have a prophecy and gods. We are in enemy territory. We also got ourselves a shadow mummy. Soulmates who are enemies turn to allies, turn to lovers, and therefore also hate to love. As a romance girly, this really made me get into fantasy. Or romantasy, I don't know. Anyways, it was really good. Please pick up the series. Then out of all these 100 books, the favorite is by far my most favorite. Literally. This book is like 2 stories in one. It is both written as a docu-series, so as an interview, and then we also have the story itself from Katarina's POV. Oh, this book kept me at the edge of my seat. All these characters were fantastic, brutal, annoying, passionate, glamorous, and so incredibly talented. They would all do everything they can to win. We went from seeing these characters as young teenagers with big dreams of winning gold to seeing their development on both on the ice as off the ice, because this story is about ice skating. There's romance, friendship, family, drama, betrayal, sabotage, mistakes, and forgiveness. This book completely surprised me and it was chef's kiss. It was such a roller coaster of a story. Katarina's passion, dedication, and determination to winning gold and become an Olympic champion is both admiring and crazy, considering all she had to went through. But I can't help it, I just loved her character and how much of an icon she became. And Heath Rocha, I hope I pronounced his name right, he is such a complex character that I both hated and cherished at the same time. And these are some things you can expect when reading this book. Obviously sports rivalry, star-crossed childhood lovers, friends to rivals, ice skating partners, and the Olympics. Like I said, a docu-series with interviews, crazy winner's mentality, and of course, sabotage. This is one of those books I want to read for the first time ever again. Yes, I do think it was that good. Literally from the first page, I knew this was going to be a heck of a story. Call me what you want, I don't give a damn anymore. My story is mine and I'll tell the same way I skated. In my own way, on my own terms. We'll see who wins in the end. To no one's surprise, Sunrise on the Reaping has to be here. I'm staring at this book and I already feel empty inside. You may or may not know The Hunger Games. It's one of my favorite series of all time. That series has so many political elements in there that we can find in like today's society, but also in the past. I think Suzanne Collins created such an incredible world. So dystopian, but yet addictive, you can't get enough. And especially the last sentence is something the Capitol would say. And that's what makes the story crazy, yet incredible. So in The Hunger Games, we follow Katniss Everdeen. The Ballad of Songbirds is kind of like President Snow's villain origin story. And then we have Sunrise on the Reaping, which is the newest release in this entire series. This is Haymitch's story. If you have read the books or watched the movies, you will know that Haymitch is Katniss's and Peeta's mentor. He's with them throughout the entire series, but this character is kind of complex. He's a drunk, he's annoying. It's like life has been drained from him and he's filling it up with alcohol. So then Suzanne hit us all in the face with this book. Haymitch as a mentor already survived his Hunger Game trials. We already know that. In this book we read about his trials, his life, all the way that led up to all the moments that happened in The Hunger Games. And all I can say is everything makes sense now. I bawled my eyes out reading this book. I never cried so hard reading a book, I believe. And that's probably because I kind of grew up with the Hunger Games, so you start caring about these characters, you know? And on the back it also says, when you've been set up to lose everything you love, what is there left to fight for? Oh, my sweet little baby. I do know that some people were kind of disappointed with this book. I wasn't. I'm not even gonna say a bad word about it. I was slapped in the face over and over again. You can read the book separate from the series, but I wouldn't recommend it. Please go read the entire series or watch the movies and then read this book. And also because there will be a movie of this book. Oh my heart. Then over to something a little lighter, The Rose Bargain. I completely went blind into this book, but it was giving me Bridgerton meets The Selection meets The Cruel Prince. Bloody amazing! It's Ivy's debut for the special season to find a suitor. Only this time, the prince will take a wife. So becoming royalty, family of the Fae, and protecting your family? So many girls want to sign up. All citizens of England are granted one wish from the Queen, who is an immortal Fae. Only in return, they have to give something up. This may be the removal of a childhood memory, your left pinky, never being able to turn right again. It's whatever the Queen bargains you for. But that also means you get to have a wish to change the color of your hair, makes you the most talented dancer in the country. You can name it. But as all the girls who participate make their bargains, Ivy is stuck because the only thing she wants is her sister back. She wants to bargain the Queen to undo the bargain she made with her sister. But the Queen refuses, and Ivy cannot back down from this season. But this isn't just a regular courting season. It's a special one. Not only is Prince Bram the only suitor participating, all the girls who aren't chosen by him are not allowed to marry ever again. Lydia is Ivy's sister and she had a failed season, and this ruined the reputation of their family. So Ivy is set to save their family from ruin. She literally will do anything to make it right again, even forming an alliance with the prince's brother, Prince Emmett. I had the most amazing time reading this book. You immediately get swept into the world of the humans and fae, and it's anything but a difficult fantasy to read. Not much world building or magic happening, it's just really good. But above all, it's just sickening to read how obsessed people are with beauty, to the point they are willing to trade body parts just to have better hair or flawless skin. And it's really not that difficult from reality. We see all these beautiful girls getting their noses done just to look the same. I felt like I was reading about beauty pageants, where the moms are being so obsessed with their daughters being perfect, they will ruin their mental health and make them so insecure, so they will get work done, aka make a bargain. But besides the romance or whatever these girls had to go through, probably what I loved most were those girls, how they were together. Knowing they might not even make it out alive, they grew so close. And it was so baffling to read that some of these girls weren't even there for Bram, so for the prince, they were there for their freedom. Some don't even want to marry. They want to go out, discover the world, and this might be their way out. I just thought, good for you. There are so many wrong things with this society, and I just applauded these girls for wanting to make a change and truly live their lives. It does end on a cliffhanger, and I believe the second book will come out in April, I believe. So I cannot wait to get my hands on that one. But for my fifth book, I really had to choose out of a lot of books, but I will throw in a little psychological thriller, The Housemaid by Frida McFadden. I know I'm late to hop on the train. I listened to all the audiobooks. I binged them. I ate them up. Definitely one of my favorites Frida McFadden series. A week ago, I also saw the movie and it was amazing. It was really amazing. I think the movie was a great adaptation of the book. I did miss a lot of points, but that's most of the time when they do an adaptation. So we follow Millie, who wants a fresh new start. So she takes a job as a maid, and with that, it also has the perks of being able to live in the house. She's a housemaid for a wealthy couple, but besides all the glitz and the glamour, they also have sinister secrets. The couple's names is Andrew and Nina. While Millie starts working there, she finds out that Nina kind of has these psychological problems. She has these outbursts, she's lying, she's just very unstable. All of this really gives a good thriller vibe throughout the book. And Andrew, so her husband, is kind of starting to comfort Millie. With comfort, also is going to become pleasure. But as we know from Frida and any other thriller book, they are so focused on the plot twist and it's mind-baffling. This is by far my favorite thriller that I have read in 2025. And I think all of you should read it as well or go to the movie. It was just really fun because I went to see it with my husband. I haven't told him anything about the book. So every time we had all these important scenes from the book, I was watching him like, you need to watch now. And then when the big plot twist came, I was looking at him and he was like, oh, it was so good, it's gold. So these were my favorite books of 2025. Let me know in the comments if you have read these or if you are planning on reading these, because you should. And I hope to see you girls in the next video. Thank you for watching.